Hello.
What did you do?
I don't know.
We did a weird thing.
Okay.
You probably have no idea what we're talking about, but something happened with the camera and...
It recorded. I didn't even click the button.
Also, I feel like that light is particularly bright tonight. Or is it particularly dark so that it looks particularly bright?
I don't know.
I'll
take one.
We're back. I don't actually know.
It's a mystery.
I don't know. Miles has printed off a mystery thing for me again. And I've just got to, like, try and do this. As usual. What have we got? How the frick do I say that? How do you say that?
What, that word?
Pleiadian?
Pleiadian.
Pleiadian.
Pleiadian. Pleiadian.
Okay. Okay.
Look how tall they are.
How tall? Between 6 and 14 feet. Hello?
How tall was that?
Miles.
Hold on.
Let's just say.
This tall?
Let's just say, Miles, I'm 5'8".
Yeah.
6 foot is like my brother's height.
Yeah.
You met my brothers, right? Yeah. They're pretty tall, right?
So they're your brother's height?
And, like, a lot taller than that.
Holy shit.
Up to 14 feet.
Holy shit. God, that is kind of...
That's really high.
That's also very terrifying to meet.
That is very terrifying. Let me just read this real quick. What am I looking at here? Aliens. Aliens? Aliens.
I did tell you that.
Look. In one ear out the other.
Yeah.
Aliens.
And then we're going in.
Okay. So, Pleiadians. Also known as Nordic aliens?
Oh.
Nordic.
Oh, Nordic. That's a really cool word.
Nordic is... So, Nordic is like...
That's a sassy word.
Sassy?
Sorry. I'm going carried away.
No, you know... Yeah.
It's a nice word.
Nordic is like Scandinavia, right?
That's a nice word for a species. Or for each race. Like, Nordic.
You know, really Nordic cool. Is like an actual Earth thing.
Oh.
It's like the Scandinavian area, I think. I don't actually freaking know. Hang on. My phone's gonna die, but I need to do a Google. Close that, close that, close that, close that, close everything so it doesn't die on me. Hang on. No.
I could just hear you and the light bulb up there making
that is a very loud light bulb. Okay, Nordic, relating to or denoting Scandinavia, Finland, and Iceland. So yeah, so I was right. Scandinavia.
They're tall.
Huh?
I meant the height. They're tall.
Yes.
That's like...
They are. They're very tall. Okay, so Aryan, Aryan, Aryan. That's what I'm going with. Aryan-like humanoid aliens recorded in ufology. Thank you.
I just guessed that word.
Not you. No, we're going with it, and they come from the planet's Era and in the Taygetans system, located in the Pleiades star cluster. I have no idea what any of those...
That is actually a star plus star.
Cool. I did not know that.
It's near... So, do you know the Rhine Belt?
Yes.
If you follow the last star, if I remember, it's just opposite that, and that's where people call it the
star cluster?
Yeah, they call it the two sisters.
Cool. Awesome.
Interesting fact.
That is an interesting fact. Okay. Pleiadians are humanoids, physically indistinguishable from...
Yeah, we can't speak.
I'm tired. So my brain is barely... Yeah. The word I'm trying to say...
Okay, we're recording.
We are still recording. I can see... The word I'm trying to say is indistinguishable okay?
Yeah.
Indistinguishable from humans. So they look almost identical to humans, but they're described as very tall.
Yeah.
Very tall. And seem to have a robust physique.
Physiology.
They're buff.
I knew you were going to
They're
laugh at
buff.
that. I knew you were going to laugh at that. That was so
Okay.
obvious.
And their skin ranges from fair to tanned, much like humans do.
Yeah.
And if cases such as that of contactee Elizabeth Clara are of any indication. What is going on? I have no idea where it stopped. Where did it stop?
Oh, now you ask.
Oh, don't look now. We're just going to assume that we finished the page.
Yeah.
We finished the page. Pleiadians. You take that. I take this. That's probably going to get scrapped. Yep. Okay. What am I looking at? What am I looking
The top page.
Screw you. Okay, so diving back in. Okay, so Pleiadians, thank you, and aliens with similar phenotypes. What is a phenotype?
Is that gender?
I doubt it.
I mean, anyway, we don't know what that means.
And I'm not going to Google it again. My phone is literally about to die. Phenotypes, apparently, were frequently reported to visit Earth during the 1950s. Okay, so the 50s. Particularly, but not exclusively, in Europe. Okay, that's interesting. Because I always thought, like, a lot of alien stories used to be, like, very American.
Yeah.
But no.
Don't. Fuck's sake, what?
It's just a weird reflection. Anyway,
Is that you?
I don't fucking know.
What was it?
I don't know. Anyways, so now I know how to freak out Mars. Okay, I always thought that alien stories would be like very American, but so hearing that a lot of these stories were like very European, like based in Europe, it's very interesting. Because a lot of like UFO stuff and that's like very like sorry, I'm really itchy. Ah. Ugh. What was I fucking saying? American. I always thought they were American. But apparently mostly in Europe. Which is interesting. So I've never heard of any. But before being supplanted by the Greys,
different species. I mean,
okay,
ET.
as the most commonly encountered race. Okay, so nevertheless, there remain numerous reports of them nowadays. So they're still getting reported encounters, which is interesting. Their relationship with the Greys varies, as in some cases they seem to act as leaders to them. Ooh, that's interesting. So the Pleiadians are higher up in like a hierarchy?
Ooh.
Apparently? Maybe? I don't know. I'm just reading the fucking paper. Whereas other reports seem to suggest that the two might be
We're not good words.
I can't do words today. Inimical.
I think that's the
That
best
word.
we can do.
As they may try to warn people about the Greys. Okay, so they're not, some say like the Pleiadians are like higher up, whereas others say they're not quite on like great terms. That's what I'm getting. Bear with me. Bear with me, I'm reading ahead so that I know actually what the I'm talking about. Okay. Cool. Okay, so a Swiss contactee, from Switzerland, claimed to have had hundreds of contacts with the Pleiadians, and he calls them Plejarens, a pronunciation corruption of the Germanic Pleiadian. Okay, and their testimonial contact goes back to when he was 11.
Whoa.
In 1942.
Whoa.
According to his experiences, the alien's homeworld is located in the Pleiadian star cluster and is named Era, a world...
That's a nice name.
It is a nice name, it's Era.
Era.
E-R-R-A. That's kind of nice.
That's a nice name.
A world smaller than Earth and scarcely populated in comparison, with only 500 million souls. That's a lot considering we've got, like, what, over 7 billion?
That's a small number.
That's minuscule compared to us, which is very interesting. And their average lifespan, this is probably why, their average lifespan is 1,000 years.
I don't think I want to live that long.
They're older than most civilizations. And they're said to be genetically related to Earthling.
Oh, that's cool.
Genetically related to us, as both races descend from the primordial Plejarens.
That sounds so like Lord of the Rings.
Kind of.
It kind of.
Okay, and as in most other cases, this person's Plejarens also behave as spiritual teachers, hoping to
Yeah, we can't.
Okay, just ignore the fact that I tried to accidentally merge the two words guide and humanity and say humanity. Guide humanity towards a peaceful path of growth. We're just going to assume that we managed to finish that bit, and now we're going on to the second half of the page. I have no idea where it cut off. Neither of us were really paying attention.
No.
So, we were just reading and just going for it. So, we're just going to start with the Ashtar bit, and
hopefully
we're at the right part. Maybe. Hopefully. As I was saying, the Ashtar, also called the Ashtar Sharan, is a name given to an extraterrestrial being. Sorry, I'm trying not to rush my words so I don't fuck up anymore. Or group of beings that a number of people have claimed to have channeled. So, UFO contactee John Van Tassel was the first to claim to have received an Ashtar message in 1952. So, after the introduction of Ashtar by Van Tassel, other mediums began to claim contact. So, at one point, dozens of people were claiming contact with Ashtar.
Lights just went out.
It's gone 11:30 then.
Yeah.
With Ashtar and presenting conflicting messages. So there's a lot of conflicting stories about the Ashtar. But the most widely publicized of these messages were met with failure when they predicted civilizations flourishing on the other planets and an imminent landing of spaceships on Earth. Great. But due to his common depiction as a humanoid with blonde hair and European features, interesting, Ashtar is European. May be considered a Pleiadian. Pleiadian. And the Ashtar movement is studied by academics as a prominent form of UFO religion. That was the end of the page, and I hope that was roughly where we were.
Yeah.
Hopefully. If not, it's a weird cut-off, and not just go with it. We're going with it. You go with it.
We'll see you in the next video.
And we'll see you next time. Bye. I guess.